Alright, what's good guys? We're back again with another quick reaction video to the new update we just got. It dropped a bit later than usual because of SDR, so I just got home and I'll be able to just react live to what all this stuff is. So I haven't looked at anything except for Ithunes are fine. I saw hers from a post from a friend real quick before I decided to do this, so I am spoiled on that, but other than that I'm completely going in blind here, and I'll just give my quick thoughts, I guess. I have nothing planned, I have no notes or anything, so we'll just go with the flow here. So without further ado, we'll get started with the refines here. Oh, sorry, I was trying to get this window to work properly, but it might look kind of funky stretched wise, but let's go ahead and start with Duma. Alright, let's see how well this synergizes with his other stuff. So, Fell Breath grants attack +3 at start of combat if foes' HP is less than 100, or if unit's attack is greater than theirs. Grants attack res +6 during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Yeah, so just a more generous condition there, I believe. And adaptive damage, and the refine is if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants 5 attack, inflicts -5 attack on foe, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30% during combat. And also, if unit's attack is greater than foe's res, unit's first attack deals damage equal 30% of unit's attack minus foe's res. That's a lot of math. Alright, interesting. So basically, he keeps the block follow-up attack. His base weapon just got easier condition, and his refine adds a bit more of like a mixed phase kind of thing, honestly. So he gets 5 more attack, -5 attack on foe, so there's more damage for him and more tanking for him as well, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. Alright, which is not that much, but it helps for sure. And also he gets just true damage based on his attack minus foe's res on his first attack only. He doesn't get any auto follow-ups or anything, so it's just gonna be that one big chunky hit unless you run like Bolt Fighter or whatever. Alright, I guess it's still technically really enemy phase focused, but yeah, I just saw the initiates combat, but within 2 spaces of an ally as well, which is really easy. So seems alright, I suppose. It doesn't really do much for upheaval 2. I'm trying to remember what it does. So it does the new nuking thing. Does 10 damage now and nullifies opponent's buffs. It's a dull effect. So his combat got a bit better, but aside from that, he's not. I don't think this matters that much. Like, he hurts a bit more and he's a bit more tankier, but at the end of the day, he's still a potato. He's not really providing any other support. So basically, yeah, kind of so-so on it. Not too great. I guess you could. I guess it's kind of silly, but you could like replace upheaval with a save or something. He might be more useful that way, honestly, which is kind of sad to say, but upheaval nonetheless is still the main part of this upgrade for sure, with the more consistent catapulting, a bit more damage. I think that's definitely the main part of his remix here. So I don't think this weapon change does too much for him, honestly, but it's better. At least it's better. Alright, so next we have Ithune Demonic Breath. I saw this one already. 3 defense, effective against armored as always. If foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is less than 100 at start of combat, has the neutralized penalties and all stats +4. So basically the same again. I believe that's slightly easier condition there. I don't remember exactly what the condition was before, but I want to say that's an easier one. And now refine is if foe initiates combat or if foe is healthy, gives +5 attack to her, inflicts -5 attack to them, and also if foe can make a follow-up attack, reduces damage from foe's first attack. Okay, it's basically another version of Halloween Mer's weapon, I guess, which I'm kind of disappointed in, honestly. I was hoping for a bit more uniqueness, but she's effectively another Halloween Mer. She does still have the effective against armor to stand out a bit, and neutralizing her own penalties, so that part's nice. But I guess this makes her pretty good near saber still. I was hoping she would get something that would be more useful for far save, but alas, she's still gonna get wrecked by Crom and lethality and without Yuris and all that jazz. So I guess I was asking a bit too much, because they weren't gonna make her as good as like her ascended form was at all for sure. But this is still alright. I might give her near save because I have a bunch of those lying around, and I really like Cthulhu. So yeah, I guess it's okay overall, but nothing crazy. Yeah. Alright, so next, Garneth. Alright, let's see what gimmick this does. Grants res +3 at start of turn 3, deals 7 damage to non-magic foes within 5 columns centered on unit. Okay, so that's 2 spaces left and right of him. And inflict status on those foes preventing counterattacks. Okay, flash, as always. If unit initiates combat or unit is not adjacent to an ally, attack speed +5. Alright, that's interesting considering his stat spread. And that's our combat. Gets 5 more attack and speed. And also, if foe is non-magic, reduces damage from attacks blah 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 by 30%, and foe cannot counterattack. Okay, that last part kind of redeemed him a little bit. But so the gimmick parts is basically the same. I think it's the same. I don't remember exactly what it did before, but I think 5 columns was the same. Maybe it was 3 columns before. But maybe it got bigger. I want to say it's still 5 as always, but it still has the flash, so that didn't really change. Excuse me. And it's still only turn 3. That's kind of oof, honestly. Literally just turn 3 still. That's kind of not great. But yeah, I guess his combat, again, they kind of made it so they didn't really change his gimmick, but they just made him better in combat, which he got +10 attack and speed, and some damage reduction, and a sweep effect against non-magic foes, which seems alright, but I don't think it matters too much considering his stat spread is really not great still. Regardless, like his offense maybe like comes on par with some of the modern day units, but he has no slang, he has no follow-up, he has no special acceleration or anything like that, so it's like he'll just get a hit or 2 in, and that's basically it, which is not that threatening, honestly. So doesn't seem too good to me, honestly. Doesn't seem great. 30% DR is nice, but it's not amazing, and it's only on non-magic foes, so that's strange. And like, why is it getting damage reduction if foe cannot counterattack anyway? Like, I guess it improves his enemy phase, but he's only gonna get that damage reduction against like melee enemies and physical range units, which I don't like how inconsistent this is, honestly. Not a fan of this one, I want to say. Not a fan. But I mean, it's Garneth, I guess. I didn't really care to begin with, but whatever, I suppose. Let's move on to Caden. Alright, we got walled text here. So my guess is he's gonna have basically the same support, but just better combat. Let's see. Grants 3 defense. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +5 to unit during combat. Okay, yeah, there's combat buffs there. Grants allies within 2 spaces bonus to blah blah blah. But yeah, that's the support part's the same. Beast transformation stuff. If unit was in 3 spaces of an ally, grants 5 attack speed again to unit during combat. And also, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants defense res +2 to unit during combat and inflicts special cooldown. What? That's so random. What? Why? So he gets 10 attack and speed, and then 2 defense and res? What? Why? Why is it so little? And that's not even that good, because while he does want to be near his friends to support, when he's fighting, like, he's probably going to be out there most of the time. And like, his defenses aren't really good at all, so like enemy phasing with him is kind of whack. This is really weird. It's kind of like Selkie's. Yeah, the guard effect is kind of like Selkie's, I guess. I believe she had guard, but yeah, I'm not a fan of this. These refines are kind of whack, honestly. Not a fan of these so far. Yeah, I figured they weren't gonna change the support effect though, because it was already really solid. But yeah, I feel kind of bad for Caden fans. It's still something. Like plus 10 attack and speed is definitely nothing to scoff at. But again, he kind of has a weird stat spread, like really middling attack, okay speed, and his bulk is kind of, he has mixed mediocre bulk. So this defense rest plus 2 doesn't really do much for him. But alright, I guess. Whatever. So next, maybe the seasonal will bring us some salvation here. We got Picnic Felicia. Let's see. Whose stonks has gone up a lot since Savvy Fighter was released. Grant speed plus 3. Effective against beasts. At start of combat, if units res is greater than foes res, inflicts penalty on foes attack speed defense. During combat equals 80% of difference. I believe it was 50% before. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it's kind of like Selkie now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like Selkie, so we're fine too. So that's nice. And Refine. If foe initiates combat or foes is healthy, grants all stats plus 4 and neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks during combat. And also, if units res is greater than foes res, reduces damage. Okay, so she kind of already... It's only enemies, no follow-up. Yeah. Okay, so never mind, I guess. She doesn't want Savvy Fighter anymore. I guess she could still use it because the damage reduction still stacks. And both her speed and res are good, so she can still make use of Savvy. And with Savvy, she'll get full no follow-up, but unfortunately the half no follow-up she already gets in her weapon will be wasted in that case. She just gets a bunch of stats. Or, well, she gets stats and she debuffs a lot more. And she gets some damage reduction on foe's first attack. And prevents auto doubles. Again, I don't... It's fine. It's good. It's an upgrade for sure, but... It's not like, oh, I gotta upgrade her now, like, kind of thing. It's weird that she only gets enemies only, no follow-up. Yeah, it's strange. Honestly, it's really, really strange. And she has like, and the damage reduction is only on the first attack, so like... Definitely not impressed. It's good, but I'm not impressed. Yeah. Alright, lastly... Alright, let's see what the new Maltet has. So I see a lot of text. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what our 3-4 star is getting here. At start of turn, if unit has been enhanced using Dragon Flowers 10 or more times. 10? Grants attack defense plus 6 for 1 turn. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is healthy, at start of combat, grants bonus to attacks all stats during combat based on number of times unit has been enhanced. 1 or more times grants plus 5 all stats. 0 times grants plus 4 to all stats. Okay, so she gets plus 5 all stats with 5 or more Dragon Flowers. And also, if unit has been enhanced using Dragon Flowers 5 or more times, inflicts guard on foe. Alright. Was she a mercenary type? I don't think she was. Pretty sure she was still serving Ilya and Klein. Yeah, she was working on serving Klein. I might be misremembering that. But, alright, we got an interesting Dragon Flower effect here. But she gets... Before we look at the refine, she's getting plus attacks at max Dragon Flowers, plus attack and defense plus 6. Technically, plus 11, actually, if you have that condition. And plus 4 speed and res. Alright. And the guard effect. And if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants 4 more to all stats. And grants bonus to all stats. Bonus stubber. Alright. Dude, she's basically Legendary Marth without the Unity. Yeah, she is getting a lot of stats. What in the world is going on here? Alright, so let's assume she has all these conditions met. So, alright, that's plus 5 all stats from Dragon Flowers. Plus 4 from the Refine, so that's plus 9 all stats. And then, in addition, so that's plus 15 attack and defense, plus 9 speed and res. And with guard, and if she's buffed with, and she has bonus doubler, so if she has plus 6 all stats buffed, that's another plus 12. So like 27 attack and defense, and I forgot 27 and 21, was it? 27, yeah, 27 and 21. Yeah, that's like a Marth, a legendary Marth, just without the unity. She gets screwed over by low. She didn't even get screwed over that much because she still has a lot of other stats. Interesting take, interesting take. Definitely not incredible or anything, but she can be a good frontliner, I guess. This is a really odd batch in my opinion. Really odd batch. Nothing really stands out as broken, or like nothing really stands out as immediately the best. In terms of like whoever got the biggest upgrade, it's definitely Thea. I want to say. I think Thea's the winner here, despite it just being a bunch of stats. I think Felicia's good though, for sure. I think she still might want Savvy still, but she'll still struggle against certain matchups. You definitely don't want to run Far Save on her, I want to say. But maybe you could run Hardy Fighter, a Hardy Fighter variant, I guess, but not really because she's already getting first hit damage reduction. Never mind. You guys figure it out. I can't think right now. Alright, so those are our finds, yeah. Not the best batch. Not the best batch for sure. Alright, let's take a look at, let's see. Moron here. What does Moron have? Okay, let's see. Is it showing up properly? Yeah. Alright, his PRF. Grants attack plus 3. At start of turn, inflicts -6 on... Oh, Spectrum Menace. At start of combat... Well, Spectrum Threaten. Like Spectrum Super Threaten, I guess. At start of combat, if foe's HP is healthy, grants attack speed plus... Oh, he's gonna be fast! And neutralizes bonuses on foe during combat. Alright, a dull effect. Okay. And at start of turn 2, turn 4, and all later turns, unit transforms. Otherwise, unit reverts. Whoa. He has a new transformation condition. If unit transforms, he has the infantry beast effect. But after combat, if unit attack deals 5 damage to unit. Oh, okay, that's kind of unfortunate. It's the same, right? Attack plus 2, plus 7 damage on special triggers, and yeah, it's the same. He's blue? Why is he blue? Wrath at 4-star is nice though. Yeah, he's fast. Wow, 4340 on a blue. Okay, that's not bad for a freebie, honestly. That's not bad at all. Definitely better than Orson. Absolutely better than Orson. Okay, I dig this. I might build him, honestly. I might build him. But having more Wrathfather is always nice. Okay, calling me impressed. He's not going to be great overall because of his inconsistency in transformation. But I like the flavor there. I really like the flavor because in the cutscene, he's like really struggling with when he got drugged to between like trying to stay human versus trying to stay his tiger form. So yeah, really cool flavor there. I really like that. And his art is amazing. I think he has my favorite art on the banner for sure. Alright, what else do we got? We have the stats here. Oh, there's a mistranslation. Okay. Grants 2 defense and res and guard 2. Oh! He gives guard. That is good. Okay, that is really, really good. The only other source of that we had before was, I guess, in a sense, legendary Byleth, kind of, female Byleth, but also on Ten and Baton from Christmas Sephiroth. Okay, that is significantly better. That is extremely good. Alright, Kaden is pretty nice. Alright, definitely much better. Alright. Alright, let's look at the stats too. Okay, oh, we don't have the picture yet, but alright, Rhea has... Okay, basically on par, what we expected. 43, 18, 40, 43. Yeah, expected. Lilith, we already knew. Gustav is what we expected. He does have a bit more res than expected, I guess, which is nice. Speed could have been min-maxed a bit more, I guess, but At max investment, 25 is kind of workable, I guess, but probably not worth it for his case. Ninian, yeah, we saw her stats already too. Nothing surprising here. Okay, I think that's basically all we got. Let's see. Oh, Duma's upheaval ignores fort and ladder. Oh. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. So he's going to destroy the tactics room? Both, actually, yeah. Oh! That is much better than we thought then. That is very, very good. Alright. His weapon refine's not great, but upheaval 2 is much better than we expected, so there's some redemption there. Okay, so my initial impressions have gotten better after those clarifications. I think that's basically it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Again, better than I initially thought. So yeah, I think Caden is actually really, really good now if he has Drive Guard. That is really powerful. So I think actually Caden is the winner here. I'm gonna change my mind. Thea has the biggest upgrade compared to base, but I think Caden definitely has the best refine now. So that's really cool. Alright, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below and all that. Looking forward to hear what you're saying. Sorry that this video is kind of, you know, just my browser window. No fancy editing or anything, but hope you enjoyed anyway. I'll see you next time, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.